What is up, everybody? Today I'm bringing you guys the announcement of a brand new tournament coming to the Vital Bracelet BE Arena app. This is gonna be the Dragons and Deities tournament hosted by the Digimon PvP Discord. I'll have a link to everything you guys need to know to sign up, where to play, and basically anything you want to know to join the competitive side of Digimon Vital Bracelet BE battles. Linked in the description, so be sure to check that out. This is a community tournament done by the Digimon PvP Discord where basically we have a very limited pool of Digimon to choose from, all based loosely off things that have dragons and deities in their name. So it's a themed tournament where basically we are not using the best of the best, most broken things. We're dipping a little bit into the anti-meta, lesser used Digimon, which is one of my favorite parts of it. And I think tournaments like these are a lot of fun. People always ask me to make little videos announcing these tournaments so they know exactly how much time they have to sign up and everything they need to know. This is a free to enter tournament, so think about entering or letting me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'm just going to review the rules real quick and yeah, let's just get right into it. So like I said, Digimon PvP Discord, this is the first community poll. We actually had a poll to decide, like, did we want to do like a theme tournament like this? Do we want to do like a all rookies tournament? If you guys have ideas for tournaments, you can also make tournaments in the Digimon PvP Discord. Just think about talking to Blade, the owner. Anyways, this is a community tournament. We have a best of 3 style themed tournament with all Digimon that are going to be using like words like dragon or deity in their name. And you can basically check everything here. And what's really cool, what I like about this is because we're in the Discord, if you don't know what these mons are, like for example, I didn't know what this one was, and you just hover it, it's an emote in the Discord, it's Plutomon. So you're gonna see, oh, Plutomon, and then you go into something like, the Humulos app, and you can just pull up like Plutomon somewhere. Where is it? Right there. So you can just pull up like all these mons. I think it's from the Angoramon dim. So it's like you can actually see the exact mons that you need, see how they're based out and stuff like that. So like Plutomon is right here. It's from the Angoramon dim, and it's a 6200, 5000, 2000. That's actually a really, really good mon, and it's a virus. So like I think that's definitely like acceptable. So if we go back to this over here, we're gonna run down. Where is it? Hold on. Yeah, right here. We're gonna run down a bunch of the rules in this tournament, because this tournament has a little bit different rules from some of the other community tournaments we've done so far. The biggest rule is that it's a best of 3, but you cannot use the same combination of 2 Digimon in each game. So for example, like let's say this team up here has some of my mons in it. Note that this is you pick 3 mons in this one, not 4. The Twitter page you pick 4, which I kind of like the 4 one better, but this one you only pick 3. It's a lot easier to get that way. It makes so people don't have to like grind as much. You only need 3 mons, but I feel it makes like for a lot less like team variety. But the main rule is you can't mix up. So you have to mix up your combo every single time. So like I could use Imperial Dramon Paladin mode every single time, but I couldn't go Imperial Dramon and Kazuchimon every single time. I have to go like Imperial Dramon, Kazuchimon, Imperial Dramon, Lucamon. And then what's really cool, I guess, about the 3 one is like if there is a game 3, you can't use that Imperial Dramon again, I guess. So yeah, I guess you can't use Imperial Dramon every single time because there's only 3 mons. Yeah, that does make sense. I guess that is kind of cool. So then you'd have to go with like a mixture of like Kazuchimon. You'd have to go Kazuchimon and Lucamon. So I guess all of your comps need synergy, and there will be all of your mons getting placed. So it's actually really, really cool. Duplicate Digimon are not allowed, so I can't use like 2 copies of Imperial Dramon and just filter off using different versions of those. You can have 1 Imperial Dramon dim and fighter mode. Sorry, 1 Imperial Dramon dragon mode and 1 Imperial Dramon fighter mode, regardless of the BE origin, because those come from like the D3 white and red, white and yellow, and the Imperial Dramon dim. So I really like that. Is noted. Note that the Kazuchimons are different, right? Because there's 2 different Kazuchimons. There's one from the 25th anniversary and the Pulsemon dim. Mix as you please for every best of 3. However, you cannot use the same team comp more than once. Makes sense. He gives that example right there. You can switch your Digimon once during the battle to avoid infinite switch loops. So like that's another thing. Like there are situations where if you go into switching, your opponent also goes into switching. Like actually switching your Digimon in game, kind of like in a Pokemon battle, you would switch out. You can get into like an infinite switch loop. So we don't want to have that. If there are connection issues with the VB Arena app or external problems, both players are invited to use the /roll-dice feature in Discord, which is, I'm glad that they actually include that as a rule. Continuing to go down, registrations will close on May 14th, so get in while you can. To register, post your Digimon team in the community chat before the registration ends. So basically all you need to do is post like the 3 Digimon you want to use, and you have to include their abilities, right? You have to include their abilities. I think that's pretty important. I think a lot of people forget to do that sometimes, because you actually like people have to know like what they're playing up against. It's kind of like an open team sheet format, which I really like, because some abilities are really good. Like some of the hidden SR abilities, like for example, I really like the like SR ability on Oryumon as opposed to like the, you know, ultra ability for these community tournaments. So for example, like there's a lot of like little niches that you can do, and you know, I have a whole video going over every single ability in the game and what abilities are best for tournaments like this. Maybe think about checking that out if you want to know which abilities you should be using for this tournament. Anyways, update the pairings. Pairings are sorted randomly. These are the Digimon that you can use. So I think in these sort of tournaments, free Digimon are really good. So Imperial Digimon, Dragon Mode, and Fire Mode are great. Also going to see notable like Holy Dramon's really good. I think like Sirius Mon is really good. Shine Greymon Burst Mode might be one of the best mons in the format. Magna Kidmon's going to be one of the better viruses. You also have things like Arcturusmon. I might end up using Black War Greymon or even Nidhoggmon. Nidhoggmon is a really high base HP. I've been wanting to use it for a while. This seems like a perfect tournament to bust that out. And as for the Datamons, I don't know which one's going to be the best yet. I think like maybe Dianamon could be good, but like I think like Metallic Dramon is like the end of an adventure mode, so it might have like a pretty high base stat line. So there are some definitely usable mons, and it's cool that you only get to get 3. Yeah, because I was thinking like if I was going to have a team of 4, I was going to pick like probably like Holy Dramon, like Magna Kidmon, and probably what's this one again? The Metallic Dramon. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. And then like obviously like Imperial Dramon or one of the Imperial Dramons. But since I can only pick 3, I might even do something like, this is another thing. There's more vaccines than anything else. So like Data's good for vaccines. I might pick like a good Data and then like 2 free mons. That's kind of like where I'm gravitating for this tournament, but I still don't know. If you guys have ideas for what you think I should use, or you just want to voice your opinions on this tournament, think about, let me know in the comments. I think these are a lot of fun. I'll probably be doing a video a little bit later next week reviewing my team and maybe reviewing some other really good picks. I think Kazuchimon is another like good mon here. I think the sap lives on a lot of these guys are going to be good. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, but I'm very excited for the tournament, and hopefully it's a lot of fun. So yeah, remember, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.